Well, it's a Tuesday, and we're back at Greenbrier Lake and the family lodge. Good morning, Mom and Dad. Lights are already on. I've got the stove on, and I've got the floor heater turned on to 68 degrees. It's never going to get that warm in here. It's 37 degrees outside. Blue sky, sunny, but it was 31 when I left home. It's now winds blowing up to 35, 40 miles an hour. What I wanted to do today was put in that riser for the toilet. I've opened that up, turned all the lights on, and then closed it back up. Hopefully between that and the sun coming in the window, it'll warm up a little bit. But I think what I'm going to do first is try and straighten up the utility room a little bit. I've got a bunch of tools at home too that I don't really need anymore now that we're in a condo. So I think I'll put together some tools and offer them to the family. And if they don't want them, I'll take them to the Restore for Habitat for Humanity. That's what I did with a lot of tools I had back at our house when we moved into a condo. So I pared down about halfway. Now I got about another half that I need to get rid of. Don't need to get rid of, but I don't see where I'll be using them anymore. So when I get to straightening that up, I'll turn you back on. Okay, as you can see, I've already brought a few things out that are on the floor. I think what I'm going to try to consolidate the most today is just the toolboxes. I want to bring them out here and try to sort through stuff, put stuff together that seems to have a logical reason to be there. Toolboxes that I don't need anymore, I will probably take back and give away to Habitat for Humanity. Where I'm going to start are toolboxes. And before that, we've got batteries for our cordless tools and their chargers. I'm going to put them out here on the table. That one is nothing but tool bits. Things for drills. Some of this stuff, these big long extensions, some of the spade bits, things like that. I don't think I'm going to need down here anymore now the construction is basically done. And I've got all the electrical run where I want it to. I need to dress some of it up, but that's for another day. So, this broom, see if we can put it up. These are hinges for the screen doors. I keep buying them, trying to fix that door. I was buying the wrong ones. Now I need to do something with them. I think I'm going to donate them. These are hinges for screen doors. Set of open-end wrenches on one side, box on the other, and socket wrenches that I bought for down here. Consolidate all these buckets together too. This is for the pier, stuff I took off the pier. Definitely don't want to lose that. The yellow here is the electrical toolbox I have. Connectors, pliers, crimping kits, wire, nuts, and the like. That's something I could probably consolidate down. Another electrical box with connectors, sockets, face plates. A lot more than we need. Here's a plate for inside there. So that's one that's missing it. You can see these two boxes are much bigger than these. I think I'm going to clean out what I need, transfer stuff over, get rid of these little ones. I'll probably ask family members if they need any of this stuff first. Got a sander, water cable sander here. And here we got skill saw, jigsaw, a corded drill, and a light that doesn't work. At least not very bright. Oh, some extension cords. The skill sander. This bucket has hand saws and bolt cutter in it. Extension cords. This is for plumbing, which, press my button. It's mostly for copper pipe. It's got torches in it to heat up copper, sweat copper. Behind here we have brooms, push broom and regular brooms on a wall attachment. This has not been swept in a couple of years. We also have down here below is a shop vac. Oh, ow, ow, ow. This is the pipe I use to drain the sink. That disappeared behind stuff, and I was complaining that somebody had used it. Obviously needed it, but it just fallen down behind everything. Another reason for wanting to straighten this out. A very cheap metal detector I got from Harbor Freight. That can go out into the shed. Piece of conduit, PVC conduit that I painted brown, that I used out on the pavilion. I think I've shown this before, but down there on the floor, right there, is 3-inch pipe that runs under the floor over to the west wall. You can see the wires coming out of there. That's where I run most of the electrical runs. That goes out to the pump room and bathrooms. It goes over, that feeds the tankless water heater, the stove, all the sockets on the kitchen. It also goes out to the pavilion and powers the pavilion up, except for the fans, which go out through the top. I think one thing I'm going to do here, found it. We'll take that plate and go ahead and put a plate over the junction box that's up here in the corner. And it'll complete that. Mostly screwdrivers and pliers. I think I'm going to move that over into the yellow one. Move all that I don't need back into here. if you can see it or not. There we go. Got the cover on that junction box. One less thing to do in the future. Put these over here by the door. Use this stool to sit on. Bits of different kinds. We've got so many duplicates. Really heavy duty ones. 3/4 and 5/8. Can't remember what I used those on. I think there's a tack on the bit. We've got that driver set. Large extension. All these circular bits, old bits. There's no way I'm going to need those anymore. Big bit. This is filthy, so I'm going to take it outside and keep it out. Get off while I go outside, save battery. Now that it's clean, I'm going to use that in place of this red one. inch, and we'll leave that out. Another 1/4 inch. 7/16, 9/16. So that's nothing but pliers and screwdrivers and some random wrenches. Pairs of wire cutters here. Needle nose, another 4th pair of wire cutters. Put these with electrical. I may keep the electrical, one of the two. I don't think I need both. I got a whole set of bits here that I forget that I got. It's even got security bits on it. Phillips up here, and one straight, pair of pliers, screwdrivers, a couple of paint can openers. Okay, I've decided to take the one that we had for drills and drill bits and everything, which is now that one. Put the electrical stuff in this one. And we're going to move everything electrical from this one in here. Well, it's not as much as I wanted to do, but it's going to help. Okay, I got the tool somewhat organized. Took a couple of tool boxes out to the car. Now, I brought the toilet elevator in so I can open up the box and read the instructions. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and sweep and mop this floor. It's been needing it since I did the windowsills. It was sweating so bad on the floor that I dragged dirt into it. So once I get swept, I'll go out to the lake, get a little bit of water, and we'll mop it. One of the good things and one of the bad things about this floor that we put in, it hides the dirt. That's the good thing. And the bad thing is it hides the dirt. People don't think the floor is dirty, so they don't sweep it. Now I'm going to get a knife, open up the toilevator, and read the instructions. Okay, now, first thing we got to do is take the toilet apart. I took a quick look at the bolts on the toilet tank, and they are fairly rusted. Fill on in with some WD-40. I got wrenches. I got a big screwdriver. And I've got channel locks. Hopefully I can grab a hold of the bolt with one of those. There we go. I'm turning it. And I'll see if I can get a hold of the nut. You want to buy some more of these bolts for a toilet tank. These are really rusted. Well, that is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'll put you down here. Possibly you can see better. See, I've got a much longer screwdriver. I need to take these bolts off. There we go. And a couple washers, steel washers on top of the plastic washer. That plastic washer is
hard to get off of there. Wonder if that'll relieve this side where I can lift it a little. Nope, it's still so much caulking. When I built these bathrooms, of course it's the first time I ever did something like that, an outdoor bathroom like this. And when I put down the concrete, I did not get the closet flange all the way flat. So these toilets have always been a little wobbly, so I had to build it up with some tile and caulking to make them more solid. And I must make this one solid because it does not want to come up. There we go. So those aren't holding it. So now the only thing holding it is the caulking. There we go. I also bought some plastic spacers that went under it, along with the tile. We'll get that out of here. Put it out in the driveway. Then I'm going to have to clean up the floor. Flange bolts. There we go. Yes, I'm breathing hard. There we go. I won't need these. I won't need this. And I won't need this lift anymore. Okay, we're back. First thing I need to do is get the flange bolts from the kit and put them in. Now, put the elevator on. I looked before and it looked like the third bolt, third hole on each side would be the what I do. There we go. Now this that needs to sit flat. We also have some new wax rings. It's sitting much too high. See if I can put my weight on it. There we go. The wax ring is holding it up too much. Let's stand on there again. See if I can get any more compression. Yeah, feel it giving some. Oh, well, so far, that looks like it'll work. Now, will it work when I put a wax ring in it? There we go. I'm gonna go get, before I get the cleaner, I am going to rock this back and forth to get that Yep, I got quite a bit of room on the screwed on this side, so it went down quite a bit. Quite a bit on this one, a whole lot on this one. So we'll rock again. Trying to get that to really set seat. Feels like it is. Got some room here again on this nut. Room again on this nut. Before I rock it anymore, I'm going to clean that. Okay, I'm going to sit on the back of this a little bit now that I got it somewhat clean. Go back and forth, side to side. It really is starting to feel pretty solid. I like the height of it too. It's like what we've got in our house and what I've gotten used to. Helps the old knees. There we go. There we go. Now what did I do with those bolts? There. After I fumbled you, trying to readjust it so you could see my hands down in here. You can see down there how dirty it is. The bolts are a little rusted, but they still have enough of a groove that I can put the big screwdriver on it. I'll set you up while I tighten those down. Grab my big screwdriver, put you on the ledge of the sink, hopefully that you don't fall. That one's tight. So that's it. I'll back you up a little bit here. See what we've got. Open the door and back out. There you go. You can see it's raised up. Check it, and it's solid.
So that's not only giving us a tall toilet, but it's also saving us from having to put more shims around it. I'll come back later on and caulk around the base and caulk around the bottom of the toilet. I may get a bucket of water and flush it a couple times. If I do, I gotta put more antifreeze in it, but one other thing I need to do is check and make sure that the supply hose we've got is long enough. If not, they sent another one. So I'm going to clean up now, and we'll do a flyby before I leave. Well, I'm ready to get out of here. I've got the tools in bigger toolboxes. I've got 2 toolboxes out in my SUV to give away. I need to do the upper shelves next. I've got the pavilion door locked. Lights off. I've picked up everything. We'll do a little walk around before I leave here. So you can see it's turned sunny. Nice blue sky. But you can probably hear the wind. So this is the last thing I did. Took the toilet apart, installed that, what they call the elevator, which is basically about a 4 or 5 inch rise. It makes it a lot more secure, and it raises it up to where us old folks, it's easier on our knees when we have to use the toilet. So I've got that. Lock the door here. Still need to go out the outhouse and lock it up. And we did turn the light on here in the pump room. Just need to lock it up. It's locked. See the wind on the water in the southwest. And the pines, you can see them blowing. Heavy wind all the afternoon. See the water's up past the limestone. I think that's going to be our normal now. Next, I want to get these little jobs done, because the next thing I'm going to do is start stripping the boards off of this pier so I can check the joist and repair. I know the joist up in the front where I've replaced some boards before, have some rot in them. So I need to have the sister board on or replace the board. But I need to get it stripped off in order to tell the water's up a little, because it seems to be floating fairly free right now. So I've got the sticks down. Pick up before we mow. This will be a couple weeks yet. The sheds both look good. Like I said, I need to go out there and lock up the outhouse, turn the light off, and then I'll be on the road. Mostly inside on a real busy day, but I did get a couple of things done that I wanted to, which was organize the tools a little bit better and put that riser in on the toilet. See one more more thing. And I think about it, I'm gonna go walk out here to the outhouse, show you. You can see that the buds are coming out on the maple tree, and the buds are coming out on the red bud. It's just starting, and it's cold. I'm sure they'll regret when it came out. But that's all for today. Until the next time, take care of yourself, stay safe.